Um, what is your advice for somebody, for students of architecture, of other discipline, they want to come into this industry?
Okay. So for me, it's very important to connect the students to the real world. When we started our careers, there was no one to tell us, you know what, instead of spending 6 years doing architecture school, home, parties, friends, school, home, you should actually start connecting with the real world, do internships, So part of why I'm doing this in universities, we have collaborations with the Abu Dhabi University, with the American University in Dubai. We did a few other things here and there online at some point, is to tell the students that whether you want to choose a hospitality career, design career, or anything else, first message is connect with the real world from a very early stage, even after your first year in school. Because you will need to know and you will realize how things work. Because people are coloring, drawing, designing, choosing materials, whatever. After 5 years, they go out to the real world and they're like, oh, no, it doesn't work like this, I cannot choose. I used to see projects where tables are flying and, okay, it's nice to dream. Maybe the metaverse is the right place for them maybe now to dream all these, unrealizable dreams, which is great. But you need to understand that this table has to stand on 4 legs or 3 legs, but it has to stand. I need to be able to use it properly. If I'm eating, it has to be of a certain height. All these small details plus the business details of why am I doing this? Why are we building a hotel? Why are we doing this restaurant, for example? They need to know all this. And my advice is, first, connect to the real world. And second, if you like this industry, go all the way. Visit as many hotels as you can during your school years. Try, if you can, and if your budget permits, to stay in as many as you can. Try the restaurants, try the food, understand why they are doing this. Research, we always used to say, and I think I've learned this from my brother, he's into advertising. The more images you fill your brain with, the more information the richer you are. So when I sit with you and you say, you know what, I want to do a Peruvian restaurant, I have seen 600 Peruvian restaurants in my head. And I know for this place how to mix all this and make the best out of it. But if you are not rich in imagery, in experiences, your input will be very limited to what you know. Of course, you can open a magazine and copy and whatever, but still, the more you have seen, the more experienced you are, and the more the more input you have on the environment you are in. And that's why you see some people are successful very quickly, because they have, they live and breathe what they are doing. And some people just pass their careers and just, nobody knows that they ever existed. And I think if you are passionate about something, people need to know that you exist. And people need to realize that this person, he knows what he's doing, And this is my advice to students usually.